Late winter in Yellowstone is a crucible. For this small herd of bison, survival means burning precious calories just to find food beneath the crust. But this herd carries a rare vulnerability: a late-season calf. To conserve energy, it uses the trenches carved by its mother, a necessary adaptation when every step drains stamina. Suddenly, the matriarch stops feeding. Something in the shifting wind has fundamentally altered her behavior. Five gray wolves. They are not charging. In deep snow, a wolf pack relies on psychological pressure and supreme endurance. Alpha is calculating. Conserving energy is critical. They do not need to fight a 2,000-pound bison, they only need to wait for a mistake. The herd understands the threat. The mother instantly alters her positioning, placing her massive frame between her calf and the distant tree line. The mother adapts her behavior. By widening her stance, she acts as a snowplow, sacrificing her own stamina to preserve her calf's strength. From half a mile away, the alpha reads this body language. He recognizes that the herd's pace is being dictated by its weakest member. But their path leads to a harsh geographic reality. A steep riverbank ahead will soon force the herd to break their protective formation. Anticipating the obstacle, the wolves initiate a probe. A single wolf tests the perimeter, looking for any sign of panic or weakness. The mother responds with a violent bluff charge. The wolf yields effortlessly. It was never an attack, only a calculated test designed to drain her precious energy. The matriarch pauses. She can hear rushing water beneath the ice long before she reaches the edge. It is a sound that signals a dangerous tactical shift. The ground near the river conceals slick, treacherous ice beneath the powder. A single misstep here could leave an animal permanently crippled. The herd reaches the precipice. To navigate this steep, icy descent, their impenetrable circle must become a vulnerable, single-file line. The alpha recognizes the geographic trap. The psychological shadowing is over. The hunt has officially begun. The mother must fight gravity and ice to reclaim her position. Every second of hesitation gives the surging pack a critical spatial advantage. The immediate opportunity has passed. But the pack simply resets, pinning the mother and calf against the treacherous drop-off. With no retreat possible, the mother bison forces her calf forward. To reach the safety of the herd below, they must navigate the very obstacle that broke their formation. The calf's hooves cannot grip the exposed stone. In nature, a simple loss of balance can instantly shift the odds of survival. The immediate crisis has been survived. But the freezing river now presents an entirely new ecological challenge for both predator and prey. The freezing water instantly drains core body heat, and the current forces the matriarch to expend massive energy simply to maintain her balance. For the adults, the water is an obstacle. For the short-legged calf, the current is a lethal force, threatening to sweep it away from the mother's protection. The mother recognizes the calf's exhaustion. By shifting her position upstream, she uses her own massive bulk to break the force of the current, creating a tiny pocket of calmer water. The matriarch reaches the far shore. But safety is an illusion until the entire herd has crossed. The calf survives the crossing, but the thermal shock and extreme exertion have drained its remaining strength. The matriarch knows the shoreline is indefensible. Despite their exhaustion, she forces the herd upward. They must secure the high ground before the pack decides to close in. But the grueling ascent has fractured the group. A dangerous spatial gap opens between the safety of the matriarch and the exhausted calf. The alpha recognizes the separation instantly. The dynamic shifts from passive tracking to an active, targeted hunt. Attacking uphill against a defensive bison carries immense biological risk. The alpha must calculate a way to force her to turn and expose the calf. The alpha runs the biological calculus. The window of vulnerability has slammed shut. Attacking a unified wall of adult bison is no longer hunting, it is suicide. The immediate threat has passed, but the biological cost remains. The mother has expended massive amounts of energy and adrenaline to protect her calf. But in Yellowstone, survival is rarely determined by a single event. A sudden drop in barometric pressure signals a new, indiscriminate threat. A severe whiteout squall descends. Visibility plummets, and temperatures drop dangerously fast. The herd must instantly adapt to survive the elements. The calf lacking the thick winter coat of the adults, but to stop moving now is to freeze. The mother forcefully intervenes, demanding the exhausted calf stay on its feet. The squall finally breaks. But the Yellowstone landscape has been transformed, leaving the exhausted herd to navigate an even deeper, more punishing world of snow. Far below, the snow itself seems to come alive. The wolves emerge perfectly insulated, their core temperatures completely unaffected by the extreme cold. Driven by scent, the pack resumes the hunt. The storm that was meant to be the herd's shield has only delayed the inevitable. Bison communicate danger through low-frequency vibrations sent through the earth. A silent, seismic alarm that instantly unifies the herd. With no food available inside the timber, every hour drains the calves' remaining energy, pushing the mother toward a critical survival decision. The alpha recognizes the vulnerability instantly. He surges forward, exploiting the narrow window before the mother can react. But pack hunting relies on divided attention. While the mother defends the front, the flankers surge around the perimeter to strike the exposed rear. Predators do not fight out of ego. The alpha weighs the massive risk of lethal injury against the diminishing reward, and makes the pragmatic choice to disengage. The standoff is over, but survival in Yellowstone is never free. The pack will seek easier prey, while the herd must now recover the massive calories burned to keep their weakest member alive.